This lesson is from the 7th grade Houghton Mifflin English book. It is on simple subjects and simple predicates, and it covers pages 40 to 42 in the student textbook. The simple subject is the key word or words in the complete subject. It is usually a noun or a pronoun. The simple predicate is the key word or words in the complete predicate. It is always a verb. My fun note is to separate your complete subject from the complete predicate. On the complete subject side, choose one or two words that the sentence is talking about. On the complete predicate side, choose the verb, usually the word right after the line. Be aware of helping verbs. They are part of the verb. Could, should, might, may, can, will, shall, am, is, are, was, were, etc. Any word following a preposition of, at, on, from, in cannot be your subject. So let's try some of these. All right, you can ignore this bottom. This is for the kids. This is just for us. Early weavers wove cloth on a frame. Wove is my verb, so I'm going to draw the line. Out of early and weavers, weavers is my simple subject. Wove is my simple predicate. It is the action. The fibers of plants were used by these weavers. Were used as my verb. So out of the fibers and plants, of is a preposition, so it cannot be plants. It has to be fibers. Used is my action, and it has a helper were, so were used. Such fiber made durable cloth. We're going to draw the line. Out of such and fibers, fibers is my simple subject. Made is my simple predicate. One person in the family created cloth for the rest of the family's clothes. Draw the line in front of created. One person in the family. It can't be family because in is a preposition, so it has to be person. And created is my verb. Most cloth is now made by a machine. Most in cloth, we're talking about cloth. The verb is made, but it has a helper of is. Now is an adverb, so it is not part of the predicate. Fabrics are often manufactured from artificial substances. The only word on this side is fabric, so it has to be your subject. Manufactured is my verb. It has a helper of are. Often, again, is an adverb, so it does not get circled. Traditional weavers worldwide still use frames and natural fibers. We're talking about weavers, and they use, and still is a helper, so still use. Let's try a couple more. The earliest weavers made a kind of linen from the fibers of flax plants. Weavers is my subject. Made. That original cloth was rather tough. Cloth was. If you look, these are just short little sentences. Weavers made. Cloth was. The ancient Egyptians perfected linen cloth. Egyptians perfected. The Chinese discovered silk approximately 4,000 years ago. Chinese discovered. It comes from the cocoon of a silkworm. It comes. Workers removed the thread from the cocoons. Workers removed. The natural color of the silk thread was a greenish or yellow, grayish white. We're going to draw it here. Okay, it cannot be thread because it's after of, which is a preposition. So this one has to be color, was. Dyes gave the thread their beautiful color. Dyes gave. Skilled craft people wove the threads into cloth with beautiful patterns. Craftspeople wove. The cotton plant first grew in ancient India or in Peru. First is an adverb, but the line has to go in front of the adverb then. Plant grew. That's one of our exceptions to the rule where it's not the word right after because first is an adverb. Cotton has had more uses than any other kind of cloth. Cotton has had. It is used especially in the clothing and industrial products. It is used.